Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Today is a rainy day. We've had a pretty busy week, so we just wanted a lay low, chill day for our family. Today is definitely going to be a cozy self-care day at home. I'm going to lean into some of the things that I like to do on cozy days like this. I'm going to take a bath and read and do a little gaming and skincare and self-care, and then I'm going to make a really yummy recipe for dinner in the tagine, and I'm going to share that recipe with you. So sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy this video. For breakfast on this day, I wanted to have these delicious banana peanut butter blended overnight oats with magic chocolate shell. My kids love this, and so do I. It's super easy and delicious. So I'm going to start by blending up a cup of oat milk. You can also use whatever milk you prefer, and a cup of oats. To that, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, a half a tablespoon of peanut butter, and a few pinches of cinnamon. I'm adding a half a banana, and I'm going to save the other half for a little bit later with these oats, and then I'm going to go ahead and blend that up. If you like banana, feel free to add it, and if not, you can completely omit it. You can customize these to make them however you like them, but they are so yummy. I'm going to take some semi-sweet chocolate chips and a little bit of coconut oil over a makeshift double boiler, and I'm just going to let those completely melt. I'm going to pour the oats into a mason jar, and then I'm going to take the rest of the banana and slice that and put that on top, and then a little bit of peanut butter as well. Once the chocolate is melted, I'm going to drizzle some on top, and I would suggest trying to create a thinner shell because it's a little harder to break into. I've made that mistake before, but then I'm going to go ahead and put this in the refrigerator overnight, and then these were ready in the morning. You can break into the shell and enjoy these delicious banana peanut butter blended oats with a magic chocolate shell on top. So good. Now, before it starts absolutely pouring rain, I'm going to head out into the garden, and during the summer months when the garden is just so lush and full, we love to go out in the morning and kind of decide what we're going to eat throughout the day with what we have in the garden. I'm going to use these beautiful squash blossom flowers in our meal tonight. It was storming on and off all day today, and so I got rained out. I came back inside. I'm going to go ahead and just give those a wash. We have a lot of little bee friends that love to live inside of these squash blossoms, so I just like to make sure before I bring them in that I kind of shake them out a bit and get rid of any of the little creatures, and then I wash them when I bring them inside. There was a little break in the rain, so I went back out into the garden to pick some watermelon and cantaloupe. We have several varieties this year, and every summer we consume so much watermelon and cantaloupe. We absolutely love it. My husband is the resident fruit cutter in our home. Every time we have melons, I ask him to cut them because he just does it with ease and so beautifully. He is a chef. He has a channel here on YouTube. He actually has a viral fruit cutting video, and thankfully he taught me how to properly cut a melon before, because in the past it was quite dangerous the way that I approached cutting melon. And I want to show you how he cuts the watermelon with ease. We're going to save some of the watermelon to make some watermelon granita. We are also going to make some delicious watermelon juice. We have so many watermelons in the summer. We eat it, we share it, but we also drink it. We're going to save and freeze a portion of the watermelon to make granita a little bit later. Then we're going to chop up the rest of the watermelon to puree and make into watermelon juice. So the way that we make our watermelon juice is really simple. We just chop up the watermelon and use an immersion blender to blend it up completely, and then we strain it. I use the leftovers to make watermelon jam, and then I'll use the watermelon juice just to enjoy with a little bit of lime. Also is really tasty. I don't drink alcohol anymore. It's been a few years since I have, but I used to enjoy the watermelon juice with a little bit of tequila and a little bit of lime. That's really like a watermelon margarita. Or you can use it half watermelon juice, half iced tea. That's really delicious too. So after I've strained, I'm going to save the watermelon pulp, and I'll whip up a quick batch of watermelon jam, which is really easy, and I'll have the recipe in my description box. But we love watermelon juice. I've also made watermelon kombucha in the past. Maybe I'll have to make a video on my channel, but yeah, a little bit of lime, maybe even a little bit of salt, like I said, or just by itself is absolutely delicious. Watermelon jam is super simple. It's literally just the pulp and some sugar cooked down. Some people add pectin. We often do recipes without pectin, and I'll put the measurements in the description box below. But it's just a way to save the leftovers, or sometimes we'll feed it to the chickens. But yeah, watermelon jam is really good in the morning with a little bit of toast and butter. Now I want to make a little time for some self-care. I'm going to do a quick workout. I love to do workouts that I find on YouTube. This peaceful Pilates is really easy and doable. It's calming. I haven't been to the gym once this summer. I've either been doing outdoor workouts, trying to get out and enjoy the summer, or just doing simple at-home workouts, and you can find so many of them on YouTube for free. I'm high novelty. I love to try new things, and I'm always switching it up with my workouts, with my self-care, with my skincare, just always changing it up to stay interested in taking care of myself, because it can become very mundane and boring. So I'll do Pilates, I'll do cycling, paddleboarding, running, walking, hiking. I mean, whatever I can do to switch it up and keep myself engaged. Dancing, like I love it all. I just always am finding a new way to enjoy. So Pilates is one thing that I really enjoy doing, and there's so many great at-home YouTube Pilates videos to try out. So I'm gonna do a quick Pilates workout, and then I'm going to take a bath. I wasn't feeling great on this day for some reason. I was just kind of feeling a little under the weather. So this was the perfect day to just lean into a little self-care and enjoy a simple, cozy day at home. I'm going to soak in a bath with Dr. Teal's Pure Epsom Salt Stress Relief Blend. It smells so good, and it has adaptogens and essential oils that are beneficial for stress relief and muscle aches and body aches. And so I love to take a bath and sit back and read and just soak in a bath, especially if I'm not feeling well, if I have body aches. I have been reading a lot lately. I read a bunch of Colleen Hoover books, although her books are some of them are a little too spicy for my taste. So now I'm kind of moving on to Nicholas Sparks' books, and I've just been consuming a lot. I've been reading a lot lately, and I go in and out of these phases where sometimes I listen to a lot of books and sometimes I read a lot of physical books, but lately I have just been reading like crazy. After bath time, I'm going to do a facial. I'm using these Province Apothecary reusable face masks and eye mask. They're meant to be used alongside your favorite serums and products to better infuse your skincare. I'm also using these Nicole Caroline facial ice globes. I got these in a PR package, and they also come with like skincare, so it's infused with skincare. This OG facial cleanser, it's an oil cleanser. It smells so good. It's so relaxing, and I love the ritual of just an oil cleanser. So I use this one a lot in the evenings when I'm just trying to wind down, or on a day like this when I'm really not going anywhere and I can just lean into relaxing for the day. So I'm going to use that, and then I'm going to use the facial globe, and that's really nice for just kind of depuffing, and if you're feeling like tension in your face, that feels really nice as well. If you have headaches or sinus pressure, or even just feeling a little bit puffy, I love using facial ice globes. And then I'm going to use some serum. This is the L'Occitane Overnight Reset Oil and Serum. The serum is smoothing to the skin and boosts luminosity, so it's perfect to use alongside the reusable sheet mask. I'm going to go ahead and just lay down and rest for a little bit today. Today is all about restoration and relaxing. We've had a busy few weeks, and so today was just a kind of cozy day at home, and we couldn't really spend a whole lot of time outside because it was raining on and off. So we're just chilling and enjoying our day. I'm going to listen to some of the Audible books that I have on my list. I usually do this at night before bed. And then also I've been getting into cozy gaming.
Grandma, I've been thinking about my childhood memories of your garden.
My kids and my husband really like to game, and I've never been a big gamer, but recently I found this game called Wildflowers. It's a farming sim, but it's like farming sim by day, magic by night. It is the perfect game. I'm all about the cozy gaming, and this storyline follows Tara as she leaves the big city to go live with her grandma on the farm.
Did the bees make any honey yet?
There's a twist and a little family secret that she finds out about herself. It's really fun. There's all of these really fun tasks to complete. She goes into the town, she meets people, she sells and buys. It's just really cool. I love it, and I'm having so much fun playing it. It has all the cozy, relaxing ASMR sounds, so I love that too, and my kids have loved playing it with me as well. So this is something that we've been doing a little bit here and there, and I've just been having the best time playing this game. The game is available on Apple Arcade, so I can play it on my phone, but I usually screen mirror so I can play it on my TV. So I wanted to take a quick photo on my Instagram of my little self-care day. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen this post. So after a quick Instagram share, it's time to go get started on dinner, and I'm going to make a really cozy, yummy dinner in the tagine tonight. I'm starting this dinner by making a very quick and easy veggie broth. So you just need carrot, celery, yellow onion, rosemary, peppercorns. I'll put the ingredients in the description so you can find the exact measurements, and then water. And I'm going to go ahead and just boil that to make some delicious homemade veggie broth. I'm going to allow the veggie stock to come to a boil and then bring down to a simmer. While that cooks for a bit, I'm going to prep a very simple mirepoix. 1 carrot, 2 celery sticks, and half of a yellow onion. I'm going to do a finer dice, which means the flavor will release more quickly and it'll cook down and soften. Once the tagine is nice and hot, I'm going to add some high-quality olive oil, and then I'm going to go ahead and put my mirepoix into the tagine and let that gently cook and sweat. I soaked 2 cups of white beans overnight, and then I rinsed those. I'm adding that to the veggies. Then I'm going to add some chopped up kale and then the veggie broth. I'm going to add some salt and pepper and then cover and cook for several hours until this is finished.
seconds gone before I realized I was out of my way.
I have been wanting a tagine for a long time. I recently got one, so I was really excited to get started using it. But it has a unique cone-shaped lid that traps steam while cooking the food, so it helps circulate back into the food, add moisture, and the cooking technique concentrates both flavor and aroma while keeping everything really tender. So there are just a lot of different recipes I'm excited to make with this, and I will share those on my channel. But today we just wanted a cozy, simple recipe using what we have available to us right now. I'm also adding those beautiful squash blossoms, which are edible and delicious.
For the night when I
I'm going to put the lid back on and let those cook for a little bit, and then I'll remove the lid and add some of the crunchy chili onion oil that we get from Trader Joe's. This is so delicious, and it really adds to so many different recipes, a must-have when we go to Trader Joe's. So I'm going to add that, and then I'm going to dish some out. Luckily, my kids really love this type of food as well, I think just because we've been cooking for them like this for so long. They have a really diverse palate, but this was really, really tasty. And I especially love recipes like this on cozy rainy days, or as we move into the fall and the winter and we consume more of these types of brothy stew type meals. But in the summer, it's still really light, easily digestible, and just not too heavy and rich, but so tasty and good for you. So if you're feeling a little bit under the weather during the summer, or you're just kind of having a day where your body needs some nutrients, needs a healthy meal, this is just rich in nutrients and so good for replenishing your body. So today I was leaning into self-care with not only what I was consuming in my body, but also just taking time to rest and relax. We love to have cozy family days where we do some gaming and reading and eating yummy food and just kind of chilling at home and not really doing a whole lot. Those are such great days to have, which we really enjoy. So I hope you enjoyed this video, that it was inspiring to you, and that there was some sort of takeaway for you. And if you like my channel, please be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you very soon in the next one. Bye.